Welcome to the Tech Minute. I'm Titania Jordan. This week we're all about espionage. Thanks to Dustin Volz, Robert McMillan, and Warren P. Strobel at The Washington Post for this story. Hackers linked to China breached email accounts at more than 24 organizations, including some U.S. government agencies, according to researchers at Microsoft and officials. Senior Western intelligence officials have grown increasingly worried in recent years about the ability of Chinese hackers to orchestrate especially impressive and stealthy attacks that, in some cases, have been able to evade detection for years. Last month, U.S. government safeguards identified an intrusion in Microsoft's cloud security, which affected unclassified systems. Officials immediately contacted Microsoft to find the source and vulnerability in their cloud service. Adam Hodge, spokesman for the White House National Security Council, said, "We continue to hold the procurement providers of the U.S. government to a high security threshold." The hackers, dubbed Storm 0558 by Microsoft, broke into email accounts at about 25 organizations and hit consumer accounts that were likely linked to these entities, as per Microsoft's blog post published late Tuesday. The hackers took advantage of a security weakness in Microsoft's cloud computing environment that has now been mitigated. The attackers gained access to victims' email beginning on May 15th and operated in stealth for more than a month until June 16th, when Microsoft began its investigation, according to the company. U.S. cyber investigators within the Biden administration are still working to determine the potential severity of the hacking campaign. While significant, it appears to be far narrower and more targeted than a Russian intelligence operation discovered in 2020 that weaponized software from a U.S. company called SolarWinds to breach a wide raft of federal agencies and corporate networks. However, the incident was serious enough to trigger a recent briefing for congressional staff by the Biden administration. In an annual worldwide threat assessment published earlier this year, U.S. intelligence officials said China probably currently represents the broadest, most active, and persistent cyber espionage threat to U.S. government and private sector networks. To read more about the attack, click the link below. That's all for today's Tech Minute. See you next week.